Okay, so I'm just gonna share a little bit of my story. For those that don't know me, my name is Jen. I am a diamond with It Works Global. I started the company in February 2015. About my year mark, I went diamond, I guess, February 2016, making a $20,000 bonus. I kind of want to share with you how my story was not easy, how some people might think that this just happened for me, but it did not. So about a week and a half into my business, my cousin passed away. He was 24, going on his 25th birthday. So when that happened, it was kind of like a damper. I didn't know what I was doing. I questioned God's plan a lot because I couldn't understand why it happened to such an amazing family. My cousins are, they've always gone to church. They've always believed in, God's plan. So I questioned a lot. So I started out with that when I joined my business, which is kind of crazy. I decided to, I guess a week after the funeral, to really dive into the business a little bit to see where it was going. I thought that maybe there was some hope in it, and that, I believe there's a reason for everything. So with that said, I started to really fall in love and enjoy the business. It became a very huge passion of mine. And I thought, maybe if I could just help a few people out along the way. I didn't see myself really ranking. I only saw maybe Ruby in the future for Christmas time so I could have some extra money. I didn't really see this long term quite yet. But over the summer I hit some big business, it was my busiest months to date, I think. Oh, I guess, yeah. And then August of last year happens. August 2015, about 7 months into my business. Some stuff was going on with my marriage, and then my husband's father passed away. You can imagine the stress that brings with, a father passing away. Not to mention we had just moved to a new town, knowing nobody. So I was very isolated. And alone. But I chose to feed into this business, and it has not always been easy. The month of August last year was really, really hard for me. My business suffered a little bit. And then I slowly picked up again. And then in December was when I really started to focus on self-development. And then I hit the big boom in January and February. It was the right timing. My mind was in the right place. I was very driven at that point. Then summer came. It got really stressful. Just in general with life, it hits you sometimes, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. Everything was overwhelming to me this summer. Looking at, trying to post on Facebook for my business was overwhelming. Talking to people was overwhelming. Getting my kids ready to go somewhere was overwhelming. Waking up in the morning was overwhelming. What else? Just everything for me. Something started to change after my stress for the last year. Again, this did not come easy to me. There were so many walls, so many doors in my way trying to bring this business to light for myself, trying to help people and be positive, even though sometimes inside I was very scared, or I was dealing with a lot of battles at home that a lot of people don't understand, that you go through. So I kind of tell you this story in hopes that you can realize, even though you're going through things, whether it's depression, anxiety, divorce, the loss of a family member, moving and you have no friends, whatever it is, you can make this business work. You just have to want it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The summer kind of overtook me, and last Friday I decided to take a little bit of control of my life and figure some things out. I went to the doctors and I got some anti-anxiety medication. I am on day 4, and this is something that I normally would not do. It's something I would normally not talk about because I've tried to avoid medications my entire life. Antibiotics, anything, it's just not, I've always tried to be, holistic. And on day 4, I feel a lot better. And I felt like I was meant to share this story with people because I know I've had a lot of people on my team alone who've gone through depression or anxiety or divorce, or, people losing people, or people who have somebody that's going to be passing away. I just kind of wanted to express to you that regardless of your life, you can do this business, and if you want it, you just got to push through every single barrier to make it happen. It's not going to be easy, and sometimes you're not going to want to do it. Sometimes you're going to just be like, you know what, I'm so tired today. I mean, I'm going to be real. Like, over the summer, it just went really crazy. I didn't want to get out of bed some days. I didn't want to even go to the grocery store. Like, I started getting anxiety, like almost attacks in the grocery store, especially Walmart or Market Basket, any place that was with too many people with my children. And I wasn't calm, so my children were calm, and it just kind of intensified everything. So my business did suffer, but when you're in that kind of state, when you're in a negative place and you want this business, what you need to do is take control, and you need to grow. It's just the way of the business, and it is possible to do it. If you're having some struggles, please reach out to me. I don't judge. I know people's lives are crazy no matter what they go through. We all have different situations, and I kind of wanted to share this a little bit because we always see all these, crazy positive videos, which, obviously we want, because that's what we want to instill in our lives, and for people who are joining us, because that's what this business is all about, is hope and a brighter future. But sometimes getting to that bright future is not a cakewalk, and it's not going to be pretty, and that's okay. So with that being said, let your flaws motivate you. Let your imperfections make you better. So I hope that this inspires at least one person today that might be in a bad place to really, grow and go get it. All right. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for listening.